Welcome to day 4 of the 7 days of Christmas. Today I thought we would talk about the Nativity scene and how it came about and why it is central to many people's Christmas. Did you know that in 1223 Francis of Assisi is credited as being the first person to introduce a nativity scene into Christmas? And he did it to help bring Jesus back into the centre of Christmas. Today, I thought I would look at why he felt he needed to bring the Nativity back in and why it is central to Christmas. In 336 AD, it is the first year that it's recorded that Christmas was celebrated. There's lots of things about it being taken from the solstice and used all of those celebrations and all of that sort of thing. There's lots and lots online about different people's thinkings as to why December 25th was picked, which is also the winter solstice or the shortest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm not going to enter into that. In 336 AD in Rome, it was decided that Christmas Day would be celebrated on the 25th of December. On the Georgian calendar, we still celebrate it on the 25th. Many Eastern Orthodox religions, they celebrate it on the 25th of December in the Julian calendar, which is the 7th of January in the Georgian calendar. That's a little bit of a quick overview about Christmas. There are many traditions that centre around Christmas, but as I said, today I want to look at the nativity scene. Francis, who felt that Christmas was becoming just a little bit too materialistic and had lost a bit of focus for the celebration on the Christian calendar, decided to bring in a nativity to help people focus. And eventually, within 100 years, churches all over Italy were doing it all as well. The one behind me was given to us as a housewarming gift when we moved into our own home back in Wagga by very special friends. And I'm going to use this one to go through the members of the Nativity. Just before we get into the looking at the Nativity, I thought I'd give you a quick backstory as to where we're up to in the life of Jesus before we get to the nativity scene. Mary has been visited by an angel, told that she's about to give birth to God's son, but she is engaged to another man. Joseph is then visited by an angel who assures him that all will be well. They then have to travel from Nazareth to Bethlehem to take part in the census, because that is where Joseph needs to go to declare he is who he says he is. They get to Bethlehem, find no room in the inn. An innkeeper offers them their stable to rest in, and Jesus is born while they are there. We now move into the nativity. As I said, we were going to look at the members of the nativity scene, or most of them, using a nativity scene that we got gifted when we moved into our first house we owned in Wagga. We're going to start with Mary, the young girl that God spoke to through an angel to say that she was about to give birth to a baby, even though she was not married and had not had a relationship with a man. Speaking of a man, we're going to bring Joseph into the story. This is Joseph, Mary's fiance. He is also visited by an angel and told that all will be well and to keep going with the plan. So together, as I said, they headed off from Nazareth to Bethlehem to partake in the census, and while they were there, the baby Jesus was born. So Jesus is God come to earth to make things right. In a field nearby were some shepherds. Angels visited the shepherds, declaring the birth of the Saviour of the world, then left their fields and went and visited the newborn king. Then we have the Magi, or the 3 wise men. Now, most scholars agree that they would not have been at the stable birth scene, or that very soon after the birth, but they travelled a great distance following the star that God had placed in the sky, and had gone and visited King Herod on the way to find out where this new king was born. We've got plenty of nativities throughout our house. It might not be the same amount as we have Christmas trees, but we do have a few. So I want to show you them, and I'll let you know where they come from. We bought this one in Rothenburg a few years ago. My sister gave me this babushka set. This one we found at a church market, and friends gave us this one this year. This is one of my favourites. My mum gave me that. This one we bought in Assisi. Friends gave us this from South America, and like lots of other villages around the world, our porcelain village has its very own nativity scene out the front of a church. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you got value out of this and learnt maybe just a little bit and are inspired to remember Jesus this Christmas season. If you liked what you saw, why not hit the like and subscribe button? Hit that little bell so you'll be notified of our upcoming videos. We've got 3 videos left in our 7 Days of Christmas Countdown series. Tomorrow you get to meet my children. Then the day after, I'm back in the kitchen making fruit mince pies. On Christmas Eve, we've got a bit of a conversation going on about what a table looks like, and we're going to have a bit of a chat with Grace about the difference between the UK Christmas and what she missed and what she's looking forward to in an Australian Christmas. As always, thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you liked what you saw today, why not check out the rest of our Christmas 2020 playlist or the video just for you.